This is Tank's Vlog for March 30th, 2018. We're wrapping up today in sports. Thursday was opening day across the major leagues. And the first pitch thrown was a home run hit by Ian Happ of the Chicago Cubs against the Miami Marlins. So I guess you could say, opening day in Miami. Here's the pitch. Season's over. Of course, the season ended when they traded away their entire team, fired their mascot, and chased away their biggest fan. Going to be a long year in Miami. A long year. And the Cubs would go on to win that game 8-4. Now, of course, you know, I go to Mets opening day. It's my tradition. It's everything. Every day, opening day, that just like begins life anew. I've been going to opening day every year since 1998. Only missed one, 2004. And of course, you know what happened last year when New Jersey Transit caused me to miss the ceremonies because they're incompetent and idiotic. But this year that didn't happen. Stu Feiner invited me to join his family, and we sat in the front row. Couldn't sit any closer. You could actually see the dirt. The grounds crew, the umpires were right there, whenever they entered the game. I was sitting right by the umpire entrance, right where the ground crew brings out the bases. There was actual mud from the field by my feet where I was sitting. Now, getting to the game was almost an adventure. He arranged for my Uber ride. Now, the first one, Zaid, I don't know what was wrong with this man. He took the ride, he accepted the ride, but no, I don't go to New York. I don't go to New York. No, are you gonna? And I'm asking him, is this guy gonna arrange for another Uber to pick you up? No, I don't do that. You get out. You go use a walk. I mean, what the hell? But fortunately, Louise came by. And second Uber driver, and there was no problems. Got there. We had lunch at the Porsche Club. Oh, what a spread. What a spread. Woo! Yes. And then got down below, saw the ceremonies. And of course, the big nice tribute to Rusty Staub. The only downer on this opening day for the Mets was that news this morning that Rusty Staub had passed. I mean, there are like 10 people. And I'm not counting the steroid guys. Steroid guys are on a different list. But there's 10 people who have been overlooked for a long time by Major League Baseball. One of them got in this year, Jack Morris. But one of them is Rusty Staub. I mean, come on. This guy had 500 hits with 4 different teams. He's one of only 3 players who have hit a home run as a teenager and as a 40-year-old. The other 2 who have done it are Gary Sheffield and Ty Cobb. I mean, he was a pitch hitter extraordinaire for the Mets. And he got near enough to 3,000 hits. I think he should be a Hall of Famer, and he was just a Hall of Fame person. What he did with the fire and police widows and children, and a truly great one, and he will truly be missed. But back to the Mets, and Noah was dealing 10 strikeouts. Gave up a couple of home runs. It's the only thing that's a little, the only blemish. But Adrian Gonzalez, clutch double. Brandon Nimmo, perfect at bats, taking walks, getting hits. Med Rosario got a couple of big hits, and the Mets scored 9 runs, beat the Cardinals 9-4, and they did not hit a home run. Did not hit a home run. If you score 9 runs without hitting a home run, that's a good day. That's good, offensive, fundamental, clutch baseball. The type of baseball that you just look up and go, that's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Mets will be off Friday, and they always win on opening day. I mean, the stat is incredible. They're now 37-12 since 1970 on opening day. Absolutely incredible. So let's see if they can follow this up and build on it. The other New York team, the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton, first bat, bam, gone. He had another home run, 2 home runs. Oh, boy. Could he have done any better? The Orioles, they won in extra innings on a walk-off home run by Adam Jones. The defending champion Astros beat the Rangers 4-1. Chris Sale was out there for the Red Sox, allowed 1 hit over 6 innings, and they took him out of the game, which is a smart thing to do. You got to do it. You can't let these pitchers overpitch early in the season. But the Red Sox bullpen lost the game. Rays 6-4 winners in Tropicana Field. The Angels won on a Marcus Semien walk-off single, beating the A's beat the Angels on a walk-off single by Marcus Semien 6-5. It was the Braves 8-5 winners on a walk-off home run by Nick Markakis. The Brewers edged the Padres 2-1. The White Sox got 3 home runs from Matt Davidson to beat the Royals 14-7. Dodgers lost a pitcher's duel to the Giants 1-0 as Clayton Kershaw gave up a big hit to Joe Panik, losing that one. The Mariners got a nice start from Felix Hernandez to beat the Indians 2-1. And the Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 8-2. Quick look at the NBA. 103-92 was the score as the Pistons beat the Wizards. The Heat beat the Bulls by the same score. It was the Spurs 103-99 winners over the Thunder. The Pacers beat the Kings 106-103, and the Bucks got beat the Warriors 116-107 as Kevin Durant returned but got ejected in the game. NHL Devils. Oof. They lost in overtime 4-3 as Sidney Crosby scored the game winner. Now, the loss could have been a lot more costly, but the Devils got some help out in Ottawa as the Senators won on an overtime penalty shot. So the Panthers also got an overtime loss, so the race for the last spot in the playoffs is now down to 2 teams. The Hurricanes basically are done. It's now Devils-Panthers. And the Devils have a 3-game lead, but the Panthers have a game in hand. 3-point lead, but the Panthers have a game in hand. In the Atlantic Division, the Boston Bruins have flipped the script and are now in first place with a 4-2 win over the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Red Wings beat the Sabres 6-3. The Wild beat the Stars 5-2. The Predators, closing in on the President's Trophy, beat the Sharks 5-3. It was the Blackhawks 6-2 winners, with their team accountant getting the win as the emergency goalie. Oh, what a story. Colin Delia. I mean, oof. This is something that he may never play another game, but this is something that Colin Delia will remember the rest of his life. And he'll definitely be a trivia question one day. The Blackhawks doused the Flames 5-1 on a hat trick by Pascal Dubois. The Kings beat the Coyotes 4-2, and the Canucks beat the Oilers 2-1. Today's opening day 3 stars are Matt Davidson of the White Sox with his 3 home runs. Giancarlo Stanton with his 2 home runs and 4 RBIs in his debut with the Yankees. And Chris Sale, who had 6 innings, 1 hit, did not allow a run with 9 strikeouts. And it's also Chris Sale's birthday. Today, Chris Sale is 29. He just didn't get to win because the Red Sox bullpen gave the Rays a refund. And they take a look back 75 years ago to Wyoming winning the national championship in the NCAA tournament, beating Georgetown 46-34. They had Kenny Sailors, who invented the jump shot, score 16 points in the championship game. Now, what's interesting is the Cowboys, 2 days later, will challenge NIT champion St. John's and win again in a charity game for the Red Cross. So check out the full story at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Good day.